Skip Thomas, back in action. So what I think happened, this isn't one of those things where I don't think the team fell apart. I ain't did no research though. I will be needing to send in all the links. I need to watch Max's stream because I'm just seeing a bunch of clips of that. I kind of just want to watch the whole thing if he was going in. There is a world where this is promo for something and they dipped us all. I'm talking back shots. There's a world where they're gonna drop the craziest merch in YouTube video. Them might just stroke us down. The truth about FAZE Clan.
A lot of big news happening the last 24 hours. I know a lot of people are looking to me for my thoughts, as these are my boys and I went through the process first. As I said before, I want to be respectful of sensitive information.
No, Trev sees and left FAZE Clan too. That's doomed, bro.
At the same time, as you all know, in this business, conversations often take place with assistant staffers and other people who aren't required to keep secrets, and everybody talks when something like this happens.
If Senna leaves, it's over. At this point, I left FAZE Clan too. Said, I think at this point I think we all just leave.
I can share a little more of what led to my own departure and what I think may have been the feelings of my brothers. I joined FAZE Clan last year.
We got the banks. All right, so we're going to watch this. I'm going to pull up a few tweets. Actually, before we watch this, should we pull up the tweets of leaving first? Let's do that. Adapt, chat. This nigga Adapt said 14 years, over half of my life. I'd be lying if I said this didn't hurt, but it had to be done. Thank you to everyone who's been a part of this journey. The best is yet to come. Bro, Adapt leaving is crazy, bro. That was one I was like, he ain't gonna go nowhere. Lacey said he left. Jason said he left. It's crazy though. Silky left. Ron left. Damn, chat. Any guess on why they left? If it was me, I'm thinking they're trying to charge. They're probably trying to take money out from this. Because I do remember them niggas was saying at first, whenever they first joined, when they said at first like they wasn't getting no money taken out. But I feel like that's just not a winning business model. So I feel like at some point them might have been started asking for money or some shit. I don't even know.
We all some young kids. It's just like, damn, we coming around and now we around who, damn, was watching this.
Let's turn this up a little bit.
Before we was in this position. You feel me? We in a position now where it's like, damn, bro, we can do something great. Do something amazing. Everything was smooth. Y'all know we was in Miami, then we went to LA. Good times. It was cool for the most part. Hiccups here and there, but nothing.
They have done so much. There's no way. Bro, them niggas have done so much. Look, first thing first, congrats to these young niggas. Hopefully, whatever group they create after this, hopefully they get Max back. Oh my God. Gonna put belt.
As I know, Sabathon happened.
He probably had like.
Even when we had our little issues, it was never. Damn.
Yeah, we gonna watch Banks video next.
This is something that would break up, something that would potentially be a huge issue. You get what I'm saying? We was good. Then FAZE Miss one happened. Everything's still smooth. As I know, FAZE Miss last year, 2024, is great vibes. But if y'all can recall, there was a stream later on into the month where I'm not even gonna specifically name names because if he was there, he was there. It's not the most big deal. But we had a sponsor and didn't end up doing a sponsor. Game night. Yes, if he was there, he was there. Didn't end up doing a sponsor. There was difficulties with the sponsor. Yeah. After that happened, according to the assistants and staff of the creators, because I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't remember. But they said that FAZE has pulled everybody for the rest of the month and sent home early.
FAZE pulled everybody.
This is the first time where in my head I went.
They sent everybody home.
Okay. So how much control do we have here, and how much control do have over us, if that makes sense?
What does it mean? So I'm thinking they missed the sponsorship, and someone said they sent all the FAZE members home. That's what I'm saying. Like they probably just sent everybody home on some shit.
I'm gonna say that one more time again. How much control do we have here, and how much control do they have over us? Move into January. Y'all know I started 365. Someone at FAZE introduced me to my old manager, Brandon. Shout out Brandon. Was working with Brandon from about November.
Bro, I just got a contact. Damn, bro, I got a crazy contact from one of the managers of FAZE for content and shit. Whenever I want to do, not me personally, but like I want to set content up with, and damn, now this shit over with.
November to January. Y'all probably seen him, tall white boy with hair. You feel me? Yeah, 153. Oops. Brandon had falling out with person who introduced me, and person who introduced me tells me, according to my assistant and my creative director at the time, who were sitting in on all calls because they're on my team, tell me I have to fire my manager and get rid of him, or I can't be here.
Ooh, what? That shit would have had me so motherfucking hot. Fuck you mean? What?
When they're the person who introduced me. Video proof as well of this meeting. They were there. This is information my assistants are just telling me.
Yeah, you can tell he been waiting.
You know, I got introduced to a new manager, as I know.
I'm telling you, this is not a skit. Well, at least what Max is saying. If the other shit is, for sure, I'm telling you right now, this is not a skit. I'm telling you right now. Fan audio of Doom fact.
I come back to LA after New York. Oh, that happened in New York. And
there's probably that inflatable in the background, bro. That's that inflatable.
Everything's cool. I'm cool with the boys. You feel me? Me and the boys cool, but it's just like, damn.
Hey, Cheetalicious, you're getting filled in right now.
Weird air for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But everything I patched up because at the end of the day, we bros and we love each other. Like, You feel me? I want to make that known. Ron, I love you. Jason, I love you. Dap, I love you. Rage, I love you. Silky, I love you. K-Son, I love you. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so. But before that happened, we started going through some turmoil.
See that little townhouse? I'll give you one part. Gang, you see that little townhouse? You see that little townhouse that Max was in? They tried to make that nigga pay 20 bands a month. What the f? Or give a percentage of myself. What the f?
20K a month?
Max is such a good nigga. He just, yo, bro, I just want to. And now niggas like Max look crazy, look like ego out. No, that's not cool though. Like, taking shit on the chin, making him look like this the ego monster. Don't know the truth, bro.
20 band?
Don't know the truth.
He worked for me. He's my cousin. Nah, he's streams now. He worked for me. He sat in meetings and he heard these things for his own ears. I mean, free man. He's allowed to say whatever he wants as he feels. But as y'all know, I signed the FAZE in 2024. So at the end of the day, I signed papers. There's certain things I can and can't say. But FBD, I didn't sign that.
He really did take all the hate too though, chat.
When I left FAZE, I couldn't say anything to you guys.
Wait a sec. That fan in the background is blowing me though, gang. He got that bitch on full blast. Goodness gracious, brother, man. Boy, that nigga got Superman blowing that bitch up in the back.
Dang, imagine starting 365. You starting somewhere, you streaming every day. You have your team, and then 7 days into it, they tell you, nah, give me your manager. Fuck that nigga, he's out. Now I gotta scramble and figure shit out. And you know, niggas did help me figure shit out, but it's like, fuck, bro. So yes, I had 365. I'm gone for a couple months. I'm able to get my mental health back right. I'm able to get straight. I'm able to pause. It was always straight. But I'm able to realign myself as a person and just be able to, you feel me? Be good. And I'm not saying all that was from being in, but I was just.
We got that video pulled up.
I just had to get myself right.
When I think of the new FAZE, it's the two niggas that I feel like was repping it the most. Is crazy sound. All of them repped it. I hate even having a dialogue like this because in 2025 niggas are so dumb that niggas gonna somehow take this as me saying that I don't think no one else rep. Niggas are dumb. But when I think it's Ron and Lacey, no cap. Obviously Adapt too though, but Ron and Lacey. But see, I don't even. But K-Son and Adapt. Been FAZE. Adapting K-Son been FAZE though. Like when it comes to the new FAZE, Ron and Lacey I feel like was putting on crazy. You can't kick Lacey, gang.
And then we had FAZE camp. I'm not gonna lie, for the past like 2 months, I was on some shit like, damn, like, am I really gonna leave? Am I gonna stay? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like just on the fence with it because at the end of the day, I fuck with these niggas. We don't own this shit. We don't. And we don't have control over our careers as much as we should have. Now that I'm here, I want to sit here and at least apologize publicly to my boys because it caught them very off guard. But the reason I did this was because I needed to make a decision and stand on it. I knew if I had niggas move shit out, there's no going back. I needed to make this decision and not have any return.
But I could have swore I thought Banks bought back FAZE or some shit like that. I thought he was going on a run saying like he bought it back from the corporate shit. I hate any like company that especially deals with creativity, whether it's movies or video games. It's just never gonna work because these niggas just want to up their money though. He said I have nothing to do with what's going at FaZe Clan right now. I left 4 months ago and I have moved on with my life. Unfortunate to see, wishing everyone involved the best. If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here. Nobody loves FaZe more than me. Ooh, a little sass in there. Okay.
In this business, for their own gain financially and.
Yo, Eugene, what's the deal, son? Damn, y'all.
Public perception. You get what I'm saying?
Damn. We don't know his contract situations and shit like that, but I remember them saying that they didn't really sign no crazy contracts. I really want to know what the fuck them higher ups did, bro. I know them niggas are probably trying to squeeze the niggas for as much money as they can to make money back. That's because that's the only, like, niggas turn it into a business, gang. Leave FaZe because he never signed shit. He been free. So what the fuck did he get out of FaZe then? He said these guys had free housing, free filmers and staff, all FaZe channels, 0% income shared. Their money and platforms all skyrocketed after meeting me, but I'm the bad guy. None of it makes sense. And like I said above, I'm going to get into the details tomorrow. He's doing a 2-dayer.
I left FaZe 5 months ago.
2x speed?
And this wasn't for a narrative. This wasn't for the camera. This wasn't for Twitter. This was very, very real.
I knew I had to speed it up because he's doing his Barack Obama pause and shit. I know what he's trying to do.
Off the heels of Twitter drama, and the boys were, getting blown up in their comms and in their chats. And as we all know, in this wacky, strange world of streaming, that's really all that matters. These streamers, all of them, every last one of them, are forced to appeal to their comms and their chats and narratives on Twitter. And if they don't,
not me. Not if you a small streamer, baby. Not if you a small streamer. I do what the fuck I want to. Niggas might leave, but so what? I get to scratch my balls on stream if I want to, because niggas be leaving, nigga. Tiniest streamer. Yeah, somebody go ahead and sit KJ got bans out for 30 seconds, please.
they lose viewers. If they don't, they take a hit financially to their career. And this has a huge effect on who their friends are, who they're in relationships with, all of it.
This is facts, though.
The way they treat each other
Nietzsche,
online is completely 100% based and rooted in the feedback that they get in real time from chats and comms. So
Fun
again,
size,
as
right?
somebody, an old man, 34 years old, you guys never let me forget it, who no longer makes content, who doesn't have a stream, who doesn't have his own platform, it's impossible for me to create a narrative or control my narrative or really respond.
I can scratch my balls,
not
too.
that I really give a fuck to anyways.
Or yours. My fault.
Yeah, all this drama's created, and we get on a call 5 months ago, and the guys are like, listen, we're over the drama. We think it's best if you just like publicly step down from FAZE, just to cool down the drama online. I reacted very emotionally to this. I was obviously took it very personally and was offended because, again, I used my entire network, every dollar that I've ever made, everything that I've ever had, this brand that I built, I used all of it as leverage to start these guys as a content group and to kick this shit off with the sole goal and intent to bring FAZE back to the top, which we did. We did that all collectively. Over the last 2 years, FAZE has won Org of the Year twice. And yeah, I was the first guy in the room. These guys would have never lived in a house together if it wasn't for me. These guys are all at minimum 10 times the size in terms of audience and platform
Appreciate
now
you.
as before they joined FAZE. These guys have all made
Mouth
millions and millions and millions of dollars in the last 2 years. And none of them could ever dispute the fact. Max just said it himself on his stream. Joining FAZE was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I've heard that from Lacey. I've heard it from Silky. I've heard it from Jason. I've heard it from Ron. I've heard it from Adapt. I've heard it from every single person that's ever joined FAZE. Specifically these guys. And I'm here to tell
No, right now he's not wrong. I know niggas don't like him, but right now he is not wrong. He led that charge. He did lead that charge, though. He led that charge and got the niggas in that room, for sure.
you, as former FAZE banks,
I want to know why niggas left. That's all I give a fuck about.
I gave up my entire adult life to this. I have put myself in millions and millions and millions of dollars in debt. I have never made not one singular dollar outside of my salary via FAZE. Not selling it, not buying it, raising money. I've just put myself further and further in debt. Yeah, I think FAZE to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark $40 million bucks. And I think probably collectively these guys have had to have probably made like, I think FAZE to acquire and all the costs for these guys' careers over the last 2 years, I think ballpark $40 million bucks.
These niggas got money on it. Let's see how much he said they made, though. Let's keep on.
And I think probably collectively these guys have had to have probably made like 20 million in the last 2 years.
20 M's? These young niggas, boy.
And not $1 of that 20 million has ever gone back to FAZE. Never mind me. Even if it did ever go back to FAZE, that shit's not mine.
Let's get
and
to
I just fucking can't believe it. I can't believe I'm in this position now where people are calling for my head. People are wishing for my death. People are telling me I ruined FAZE. I ruined FAZE, guys. I ruined it. When I have had not one say in anything that's gone on in the last 5 months, and 5-6 individuals who are multi-millionaires and have beautiful careers ahead, and God bless you, and I wish you guys the best, and I ruined it. The fact of the matter is, if we went in a time machine 2 years back and decided to never try to fix this FAZE shit, I'd be much better off. I'd have more money, and these kids would just be doing what they were doing before. It's hard for me to sit here and take that. It really is. And
Markus
I'm going
GW
live tomorrow or the next day at some point in the future and really kind of just laying it all out. A to Z, start to finish, the entire 15-year history of this, specifically the last 2 years, specifically the behind-the-scenes shit and the dynamic between all the kids in the back end. Because I just watched some clips from this Black Boy Max stream where he's playing a laugh track over my tweet. And it's like, Max, I know we've had like our individual differences, and I know I haven't really seen eye to eye with a lot of the talent because truthfully, honestly, I find you guys all to be incredibly ungrateful. I find you guys all to have insane egos. And I think it's disgusting. It makes me sick to my stomach that your guys' relationships with each other and with every other streamer and your community included is so incredibly fake. You guys are the best actors on planet Earth.
Ooh! Now he popping his shit right now. Hey, that young nigga popping his shit.
And you've made a complete career out of all of it. Max, these are your boys, but these are the same guys that said they fucking hated your guts after you left. And, you know, you're the program, you have an ego the size, you think you're Travis Scott and this and that. And also, like, Max, multiple conversations about how Ron's content's cringe and you guys didn't fuck with the dad. None of you guys fucked with Lacey or Jason in the beginning. You guys didn't want these guys to live anywhere near you. You barely wanted to share a brand with them. But FAZE was going to fund a Miami house for you, Rage, Silky, and Kason. So fuck it. We'll take what we can get. And then it all worked. And we forced this relationship.
The fucked up part when niggas do this is if everyone's against him, they all have to say, I don't care what you, nigga, we don't care about that. We all together still at the end of the day. Like, we still, nigga, that's still my bro. I don't care what happened. We different now. At the end of the day, everybody in the back of their heads is gonna say, damn, that nigga, did he really say my shit was cringe, gang?
I was called a fucking then, and I was told then I was ruining FAZE, and now 2 years later, it wound up being the best thing that ever happened. So you understand why I'm sitting here and I'm frustrated. I would hope anyone watching could sit here and understand why I would be frustrated.
He studied the art of war.
A fucking entire hate mob is coming after me on fucking Christmas, my first Christmas without my mom, when all I've ever fucking wanted to do is help FAZE be successful. That's all I've ever wanted to do.
Sorry for that, gang. Don't slide that in there, though.
That's the only intent. Where's the money? I'm this fucking guy who's trying to take everything from everybody. Where is it? Then why the fuck am I millions of dollars in debt? It's in Black Boy Max's bank account. It's in fucking Silky's bank account. It's in Jason, Ronaldo, Lacey's bank account. I wish this never happened. I wish that I never did any of this. And they'll all still tell you this was the best decision they ever made in their life. I'm emotional and I'm passionate. I'm never going to apologize for that.
I know niggas don't like him, but let's take this at full face value. Let's say what he's saying is 100% true, right? That would suck. If you put all this money together, you put all these niggas together, you set everybody up, and you ain't get no money back from it. You get what I'm saying? That would suck. That would suck. Let's keep it a bean. That would suck, gang. If it's true, but that's why, I don't need the other FAZE niggas. Y'all know we messy as fuck. I don't need the other FAZE niggas to come and start beating around that bush like niggas is eating some pussy. You get what I'm saying? I need niggas to really just dive in that shit.
Anything that I speak on, anything that I work on, any talent that I fuck with, anything that I touch, I will always be 100% 2 feet in. That's just who I am. And everything that I'm telling you guys right now is fucking straight facts.
His hat has his name on it.
It's dead wrong, bro. This is unfair. It's unfair to drag me like this. It's unfair to pin me.
It's funny, Mike. Let me resub.
Again, the fact of the matter is, every single one of these guys has a bigger platform and an audience because they joined FAZE and met me, and has millions and millions of extra dollars because they met me. Once they start to see L's in their chat, once they start to see hate threads in their fucking comms, they switch up real quick, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about objective truth. It's the sky is red. I've been trying to talk to these guys for 4 or 5 months, and
he's not lying. These big streamers do be doing it, bro. Lahi. I'm not bullshitting. If you have a big chat, them will dead ass fry you. Them will dead ass kill you, gang. Yeah, I'm not putting no particular name on no bullet. I'm just saying it does happen though. FaZe Banks held a meeting with Yugi and Arky earlier this year.
Remember when you and Arky had a meeting with Banks? It's because we was gonna make G League official. That's what it was. There's really nothing else to it. We was gonna make finish the video. We was gonna make, I think, G League official or some shit, and it just never ended up happening. We was
That would have been smart though. A real G League house and shit.
$1 singular dollar outside of my.
You didn't just sell your stake in FaZe? I don't care. I'm tripping. I'm leaking. I'm sorry.
Yo, TK, does he drink? Does TK be drinking? That boy messy, gang.
Can't do shit to me. Black Sharks pull up. I gotta
keep digging in him, TK.
We can keep doing this. You didn't just
Wait,
come up
so who
real
has
bread
left
off
FaZe
this.
so far?
That shit they going through don't got nothing to do with you, twin. You didn't scam mad bullshit coins off these niggas? Crypto coins off these niggas? What are we talking about, bro? I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I started some shit and I run some shit, I'm not leaving for false allegations. I'm leaving because, you know what? From a real business standpoint, we know you did this shit and it's bad publicity, so we gotta get you out of here, bro.
Your Rage's friend TK revealed that he flew to LA today to visit the former FaZe boys and claimed that FaZe was trying to mess up their money before they left the group. My fault, I ain't see this. I had to stop what I was doing, fly across the country to handle this bullshit FaZe shit. They was trying to with niggas' money. It's handled though. That's why I stayed in Florida. LA. I dead ass got newborn puppies I need to be taken care of right now. That's a man right there. Take care of them puppies, gang.
Is it really help if you was telling niggas you gotta pay me a percentage of your streams or your revenue to be a part of what we're doing here? Mind you, before these niggas joined FaZe, what was FaZe's relevancy? What was FaZe's existence? Who was FaZe? I'm not mad because he did a business move the wrong way. I'm mad because this sitting here talking about it like, oh,
who's crazier, drunk on stream, TK or Maury? Well, TK might have it now. Dead ass, no cap. Yeah, okay.
I did so much for these, and all I did was love these, and all I'm asking for them is to sign a 360. Sign your soul away to me, little monkey. You little streamer dancer. I gave you so much. I loved y'all so much like brothers. We built this shit from the ground, gang, and I let y'all get into it. So just sign your soul away. How dare you be so ungrateful that you don't sign your fucking soul to me?
What's a better business strategy though, chat? If you are gonna put all this money together, at the end of the day, he does have to get money. He would have to get paid if he did put all these niggas together, right? If what I'm hearing is how he's going about it, that's not the way to do it.
Is that why you told Max, fuck a Black Boy Max, I'll make another Black Boy Max?
What in the mother was he sipping on?
They're using FaZe's foundation, their money to buy stuff for shoots, brand deals, like FaZe has been doing, right? It's a corporate business. They never signed that 20% initially. They come after them a year and a half later and then ask for the 20%. That is where I think that's in the wrong. But then Lico, then you could argue that they wouldn't be as big as they are. Or you can argue that, you know, there's many arguments to make. I think they would have done it.
That's facts though.
Lico, at the time, let's say you're making $20,000 a month.
That's facts though. Just as a business, because they are, like I said, because niggas have stocks and they have shares of the company and shit like that, they have to make money though. They do have to make money though. That's what I was saying. You can't be like, oh, we're gonna sign y'all for the love of the game, and then a year later say, hey, if y'all want to be a part of this shit, y'all gotta pay me 20%. And 20% of, if these niggas is making $300,000 a month, 200,000. Let's not say three. Let's say 200,000 a month, nigga, minimum. You did what I'm saying? Now niggas want to do all of that. Should have set it off rip, because then niggas would have had that option too.